Somebody help me, yeah. Somebody help me get over it. Somebody help me.
Alright, welcome to the wild South Australian coast. I'm a little bit north of Port Lincoln today. Unfortunately, I've missed the tide by about an hour. It's currently about 2 p.m, so middle of the day, pretty shit time. Bit windy, but I hope we should get a couple of squid for you to show today. Just need a couple more for baits. I want to go taste some gummies, some schoolies, and I need some whiting bait in the freezer too. So I'll just quickly run you through how we do it. Alright, we're going to be running 2 rods today as well. So I'm going to have one little jag, a little pink 2.5 running under a float, and that's hopefully just going to drift along all these little weed beds here. We do have a bit more wind than I thought, so it might drift a little bit quick, but if it does, I'll just bring it in. And then the main rod will be casting squid jags, trying to cover as much ground as I can. I haven't really thought about what jag I'm going to use. I don't think it really matters too much. I'll show you and talk you through that in a second, and we'll see how we go. Alright, and then on my casting rod. So this is the one I predominantly use when I'm squidding. Honestly, I hardly chuck jags out under a float, unless it's a bit windy like it is today, where they got a little bit of movement. They're just sitting under a float, not doing much. They're not ideal. They're not ideal. Them little pin jags for the Tommies and stuff on them, fantastic. Jag under the float, not too great. But this is the one I picked out today. It's a Shimano Flash Boost. They have the little mirrors in them. They seem to work pretty well. Bit more of a natural colour. I think it's meant to look like a little yakka, they call them. And a little Daiwa. Oh, it's got a little loop in the braid at the moment. It's an Emeraldus. It's a proper squid rod. You don't need it for squidding. Squidding is probably one of the easiest forms of fishing you can kind of do. That's why it's great fun for getting the kids out, getting everyone involved, and they're one of the tastiest fish you can kind of catch too. So I'm going to have a couple start pegging out some casts, see how we go, and hopefully I can show you a couple of these. Let's see how we go. Water's pretty clear, pretty broken. A lot of people ask where is like good places to target squid, and honestly we get them all throughout. It looks like my float's getting touched up. Alright, I just noticed the float straight under the squid, and the float takes it too. Just goes to show how effective that float rig is, even if you get a chance to run a second rod. And it's not in the way, it's not going to be a problem. Easy, easy, easy. It's only a little one. But is that another squid? See, there's another squid chasing it too. Second rod. See if I can double hand it. Alright. So, 2 squid. Oh, I just got in. So, damn it. As I said about them coming in packs, he just chased it, the other squid up the whole way to the rocks, dropped the jag in. 2 squid, god damn it. This is my work ants too. So that first one on the float was a little bit smaller. That's not a bad squid. I reckon I've seen a third one chase it in too. So I'm going to quickly dispatch these ones, see if I can pick up another one pretty quick. That's the little squid taking on that little pink jag too. So 2 separate, differently covers, 2 different colours should I say, 2 different sizes, and they both work. And that float got taken under probably 2 or 3 times before I even managed to get to the rod or see it. But it just goes to show you, so easy. Yep, squid, pretty good. So there she is, just a little one. Thought I'd pick up a couple of bigger ones today, but they all seem to be relatively small. Shimano Flash Boost. That's that natural kind of yakka colour that's been working pretty well. So when we are working our squid jags too, one of the most important things is the amount of time it sinks for. Squid are predominantly going to hit it on the sink. Very little times have I actually caught them when they've been kind of on the move, darting upwards. So a lot of squid jags will actually come with a sink time printed on the packet. With these 3.0s, I reckon it's set about 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds a meter. So I'm roughly in 3 meters of water. first big cast, I'll let it sink, give it, you know, that 8 or 9 seconds to sink, get down to the bottom, couple little hops up, and then rinse and repeat. And then when we are casting lures like this, it's really important just to cover as much ground as you can. And then when you do find one, you do pick one up, pepper that same area, because they usually come in schools as well. So once you find one, you generally should find a bunch. But that's all I'm going to do today, is keep rinsing and repeating and just cover as much ground as I can. That float's going to be doing a lot of work today for me, hopefully. And this is not good, because I got a squid, but I also got my float, and I only got him by one tentacle too, which sucks. Oh no. Alright, I don't know if you can see, but that is a tangled mess, and I can literally see a squid behind the float now too. So we are we're in a little bit of trouble. Oh, this sucks. That is a huge problem. Well, that was a bit of chaos for a second. Tangles, squid everywhere. Float didn't get taken for some weird reason. I had to quickly snap the line, re-rig. Easier than spending an hour trying to untangle stuff. No point. I just quickly tie this back on. Already got 4. I'm honestly not going to catch like heap many more than that. Bag limit squid's 15, which is ridiculous. Like, I don't know, it's just me and my partner, so we're not going to chew through 15 squid. Take us a couple of weeks to do that. And then bait wise, it's still plenty of bait. Sure, if you got a large family, maybe 15 to go, but I reckon I'll get 1 or 2 more. Call it a day. Hopefully one of them's pretty big, but we'll see how we go for the rest. This could be it. It is middle of the day still, so not really great timing, and I got to bounce in about 20 minutes, so we'll see what happens. That float is getting hammered again. Absolutely hammered. Yeah, squid on the float. God damn it. 2 rods of paint. The good thing about a float though, hopefully it's going to provide enough tension to keep that jag in the squid. So he's still on that float. I'm going to work this jag around it, see if I can pick up another one that's hanging off him. Nah, that's fine. That float's kept the squid jag in the squid the whole time. I'll bring him in. There we go, it's another one. Again, another nice little squid. Little 2.5 there. Might have to keep this one. It's alright, just water. Just water. Yep, that's the squid. Just to try to adjust this kind of float line, and man. Got him by 1 tentacle. Oh. Alright, well that's the lucky last. That'll wrap it up. I don't need more than that. I reckon that's 5 there, plenty. So it should be good. Saying that, I think there's something on the float. Hold on a second. Might have another squid. Oh. Might quickly bring this in before it gets attacked again. I don't want any more squids, there's plenty. But hopefully I should be able to turn them into a nice gummy or a school shark off the rocks. Might go chase some King George tomorrow as well, land-based. If I do, I'll show you, and I'll chuck these into the esky, and there'll be a wicked bait for tomorrow. Alright, well that was an awesome little session. 5 squid, let a couple go, didn't need any more. Again, you know, 15 squids, way too many squid for me, way too many squid for my partner, and they're so plentiful and easy to get all the time. There's no point in me filling my freezer. If I want any more, I'll just come down the rocks, quickly grab them. I mean, that was 20 minutes, 30 minutes work. Middle of the day, shit tides, average winds. right techniques and you're fine. There's plenty of squid around here at the moment. Not always, during summertime it can get a little bit harder, but again, middle of June, cold winter, generally bigger squid too, but they were pretty average today anyway. Perfect gummy baits, schoolie baits. Might go chase some whiting off the rocks tomorrow as well, so if I do, I'll put them tentacles to good use, the wings to good use, and I'll show you as well. Hopefully we can get a nice bag limit of whiting off the rocks tomorrow would be good. Now I'm just quickly wash my hands and get the hell out of here too. I got things to do.